Good morning and welcome dear students to online English video class. In today's class we are going to start unit 8 Saving the Tiger, that is written by Shekhar Dattratri. So without waste of time, let us begin the class, student. There are few lines given about your writer in your book. I will read from there. You can please open your text and match the line, try to understand. So Shekhar Dattratri is an award-winning wildlife filmmaker and conservationist. As you know that your writer is a conservationist, so whatever he has written in his career, that is all about the conservation of wildlife. Okay, so he has written 3 children's book about and a number of article on conservation. A number of article he has written as well as the 3 children's book. So the article that we are going to have today, that is also one of them. Okay, wildlife and filmmaking. So the writer is nearly written these things. He has taken the matter about wildlife and as well as the conservation of wildlife. Okay, so without waste of time, now let us go to the text. So here you can say that the first paragraph given, that is page number 76, he says that, let me make it bigger. Yes. So here writer says that I was 19 when I saw my first tiger in the wild, and it was every bit of thrilling as I had imagined. I was in Kanha Tiger Reserve in Madhya Pradesh, seated on a young tame elephant that was barely 6 feet tall. So here writer was saying that he was 19 years old when he saw his first tiger in his life in the wild. Actually that was really a bit thrilling as he had imagined. The writer was in Kanha Tiger Reserve, that is located in Madhya Pradesh. He was seated on a young tame elephant that was barely 6 feet tall. The elephant and its teenage mahout were being trained to track tigers by more experienced trackers on much bigger elephant. Okay, so student, you can see that there is a word mahout written. So mahout is what? Mahout is a person who works with the elephant and drives and look after an elephant. So that the mahouts are there, they were just looking after the elephant. Writer was talking about the elephant on which he had with it there was also an mahout who was a boy. So he's saying that I sat behind the boy mahout and hang on to a rope for a dear life. Means I tightly hold the rope. As the elephant struggled to up a steep slope amidst the track bamboo, suddenly a flash of orange caught my eyes. As soon as the elephant started raising itself, I saw a flash of orange tiger. There, beside a narrow path, sat a handsome young tiger. For a hard stopping moment, our eyes met in a mutual surprise. The tiger was so close that it could have easily leaped onto our elephant and pulled us down. But it was just sat there calmly, looking at us with curiosity. Then, as my elephant gave a heave is lifted itself. Okay, lifted itself with a great effort, means he just stood from there, the elephant, and climbed to the top of the slope. So he is talking in this paragraph about the incident when he first saw the tiger that was sitting calmly there. He did not do anything with them. Okay, so this incident have a great impact on the writer's life that he is talking about. First, the orange cat disappeared from the view since that day several decades ago. I had have many encounters with the wild tigers during my career as a wildlife filmmaker, but that first glimpse will always remain special. So writer is saying that after that many incident happened when I met tigers in my life. But what the first impact of the first tiger, the first glimpse of the tiger, that will be always special in my life. Okay, now he is talking about second paragraph. that despite of its national animal, the tiger is highly endangered. What is endangered? So when a very large number of animals of a particular kind are killed or disappear from a place where they are naturally found, such that there is a very large decrease in the population, they are said to be endangered. So that is also the condition of a tiger. So writer is saying that despite of having the national animal of India, tigers are in tigers is highly endangered. Okay, less than 2000 survive in our forest, and according to Mr. Ullas Kanath, a leading tiger expert, India's forest can easily support 3000 sorry 3000 tigers if we do right things. So the writer is giving a point of Mr. point according to Mr. Ullas that we can save tiger more than 3000 if we do right thing with them. This requires what? Understanding what tigers need in order to survive and taking determined steps to the threats they face. So he is saying that according to Dr. Ullas, if we can take right things for the tigers, and if we just aware for the threats what they are facing nowadays, we can save more tigers what we have in our national parks or sanctuaries. Okay, so again writer is saying that most of us are aware that tiger poaching is a major threat. What is tiger poaching? Okay, poaching is hunting or killing animals illegally. Poaching is what? Hunting animals or killing animals illegally. So he's saying that most of us are aware that tiger poaching is a poaching is a major threat. Every part of the tiger, its skin, bones, and body parts is highly demanded in China and parts of Southeast Asia, where the skin is used for decorative purpose, and the bones and the body parts are used as ingredients in traditionally medicine. So because they are poaching because in China and the parts of Southeast Asia, the skin, the bone, and the rest parts of the tiger is highly in demand. Why? Because they use the skin for decorative purpose. Their bones and their body are used to be ingredient in the traditional medicine in China and Southeast Asia. So that is why tigers are very in demand. Although there is no evidence of the efficacy of the tiger products in treating illness, deep-rooted superstitious beliefs fuel the increasing demand. What is efficacy, student? Efficacy is effectiveness or success. So here is saying that although there is no evidence of this success, that tiger products is treating is illness, deep-rooted superstitious belief for increasing in demand. We don't have any effectiveness for these things. But with the tigers having driven to the extinction in most other Asian countries, our national parks and sanctuaries have become the main target of the poachers. So poachers are the person who kills the animal. So here he's saying, writer is saying that there is a target of means the national parks and the sanctuaries are become the main target of the poachers so that they can poach there. Again, he says two other factors worse the impact of tiger poaching is habitat destruction and the poaching of prey animals. So the habitat also there is a means the people who is living near about the place where tigers are naturally found. That is also a problem, a destruction problem of become extinct to the tigers and the poaching of prey animals. Now, in 4 he is saying that several hundred years ago, most of India was covered, close in forest means covered in forest, and tens of thousands of tigers roam in the length and breadth of the country. Means they were roaming from here and there without any fear. But as the human population increased and agriculture expanded, forests were felled. What is felled? field is cut down. Okay, forests were cut down to such an extent that today tigers conform to a green Iceland we call national parks and sanctuaries. Another threat, and one of the often goes to unnoticed, what is that? Is rampant poaching of prey animals by people living around our national reserves. Okay, rampant means increasing in an uncontrolled manner. So the thing, the poaching is going on as such as rampant manner, and by the people living around the nature reserves. Okay, using a variety of methods including snares, traps, guns, arrows and poison, huge number of deer, birds and other animals are illegally hunted by the people for meat. So here writer is talking about the different method like snares, traps, guns, arrows and poisons. With the help of these different method, they are using a number of method to killing the animals like birds, deers and other animals illegally. They just hunted these animals for the meat and the different purpose. When prey becomes scarce, what is scarce, student? So scars is a traps to catch birds and animals, usually with a noose made of the wire or cord. Okay, when they just have a like a pin like a instrument, they just use in their nose, and then with that they just kill the animal. So here a tiger that can raise 4 cubs in a forest with abundant means plenty, means in a one time it can give 4 cubs in the forest, may not be able to raise even 1 cub successfully in a forest where prey is scarce. Okay, so because due to this threat they are not able to give even a single cub. They means they cannot they are having a fear that maybe they can be poached by the poacher. So student, now the next 2 pages and the rest of the explanation I will explain in the next part of the video. So if you have any queries you can ask me, and for word meaning you can learn word meaning from your book, and don't write word meaning in your copy. As I always tell you, don't waste in writing, you can learn from your book. So till that time student, thank you so much and have a nice day.